Hey guys, what is up in this latest episode of Shit I've Done Wrong in My Business? Maybe that's what I should call the playlist, because it half feels like this is what I'm giving you, is a lot of experience in the sense of I've tried this and it doesn't work. So in this episode, I'm going to tell you what I do now to hire people. Conventional thinking, conventional wisdom for most employers is place an ad in the local newspaper. You pay $1,000 to run the ad and you get your applicants and you go through the pile of applicants, or Monster.com or Workopolis or whatever site you're using, Craigslist. I've tried that, it doesn't work. You can spend $1,000 running an ad, you'll get a pile of applications, hundreds, sometimes 1,000, of people that are really just doing this. They don't have a job, they're sitting at their computer and they're going copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, sending out resumes and cover letters, paying no attention whatsoever to what the job is, the specific instructions in the job for applying. And I'll give you a perfect example. One of the things we used to run when we ran ads in papers or off our website was we basically say, we're looking for a YouTube cover letter. Give us a 30-second cover video telling us why we should hire you. And you can see examples of that actually on YouTube. If you go Total Debt Freedom cover letter, you'll see a couple of them. They should probably still be out there. But nobody would ever do it. You'd see only a very small handful. Mostly you'd get stacks of emails saying, I'd want a job. So that didn't work. Low quality applicants that didn't really have an interest in the company or what we were doing or what our mission was. They were more into, I want a paycheck. Don't want to hire those people. Your best source of applicants are going to come from the people already in your company if you have employees. I'm assuming that you have great employees and that you've gotten rid of any C players, B players. You're going to think about either moving them to an A or getting rid of them. But the majority of your existing employees should be top shelf people. And birds of a feather flock together. So they all know top shelf people, either that are friends or are employed with other companies. So what I would tell my staff is, we used to routinely do this in our business in around February. And that was really the growth in the business for us. So it kind of coincided in the winter time here in Canada. And winters suck in February here if you've never been. The way that it basically works is it's minus 20 degrees Celsius for the entire month and it's cold and it sucks. So we threw a theme party called the F Winter Party. And I would tell my staff to invite one person that they knew would be a good fit for the business, and two, they were currently employed. I didn't want somebody that was unemployed. I wanted somebody that would actually have to pick up and leave the job they were at to come and work for me. And the reason for that is the best people are usually already working at other companies. If somebody's unemployed, it's because they were fired, too lazy, a whole bunch of other reasons. I don't really have time to explain it or get into it, but I much prefer poaching from other companies because I know that they already have a job. There's probably something good about them. So that's the first thing I wanted to know. So we basically threw this party. The cost was usually around $1,000, sometimes $2,000, depending on how far we would go with it. But we would rent a room in a bar or a nightclub or something like that, and we basically throw a party. Our theme was the F Winter Party, so we'd have like tiki dresses and Caribbean type theme. And really, these people would come in with our staff. Some of them were working at other companies. They were service providers. They might have been friends. They'd come in. We'd eat, drink. We'd basically chat with them. I'd interact. I'd have a conversation with them. They had an idea why they were there. The employee probably gave them a little more insight than what I did. But it was more of a sniff test. I wanted to see what these people were about. And I really wanted them to see what we were about. I wanted them to interact with the staff. I wanted them to talk to people. And basically at the end of the night, there was no pitching of the job. There was no talking of qualifications. At the end of the night, I would thank them for coming. And I basically say, look, we're hiring guys. If there's anybody that's interested in joining us, you can take a look at the careers page on the website. It outlines exactly what we're all about, what our mission is. And I welcome you to apply because we're looking to hire, 2 people, whatever, for a very, very brief description of the role. And that would be it. And then sure enough, we get applications. I get emails the next day from almost everybody, either thanking me for inviting them to the party, although they didn't see a fit or they didn't want to leave their job at the time, or it was an actual application saying, I'm interested in being interviewed. At which point I'd take the applications, I'd sit down with my management team, and I'd say, hey, do you remember these people? What did you think of them? What are your thoughts? And then we go from there and get into the interviewing process. So that's how we would use parties to recruit people. I'm going to leave it at that in this video so it doesn't go too long. Maybe I'll do another video later on the steps after that. But if you have questions on hiring, recruitment, throw them in the comments below, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. If you got any value out of it, or if you think somebody else might, share it with them. Hiring people with parties is a great idea, and it's worked really well for us. Follow me on Instagram. It's probably where I'm most active these days. It's just Entrepreneurs in Cars. Thanks for checking out the video. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.